Hey, buddy. Welcome to Wednesday. Today is March 5th, 2025. And I'm Michelle, I think. Yes, I'm Michelle with YesMichelle Crochets. Please allow me first to say welcome and hello to my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, and my returning lurkers. And a very, very special welcome and hello to my new viewers, my new subscribers, and my new lurkers. I appreciate having each and every one of you here with me today. I thank you for your time. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a bit of a routine to my videos. I like to start out with a quote of the day. I think it sets the tone for the video. I know it sets the tone for my day. From there, we'll talk about what's in my cup, the weather outside. I'll give you a few quick announcements, and then I'll have a very important conversation with a very special friend. After that, we'll move into the topic of the day. And once I'm done talking, and yes, eventually I do stop talking, I'm going to give you a screen card. And in that screen card, I'm going to detail what you're going to see me crocheting in the next part of the video. Now, if you're not a crochet artist or you don't feel like working on a WIP this morning or afternoon or whenever you're watching this, then please don't run away. Because in addition to great music, I am merely a crochet buddy. You are free to do whatever you like, even if all you want to do is sit back and enjoy the music and relax. Do just that. Now, once I'm done with the crochet component of the video, I'm going to give you another screen card. And in that screen card, I'm going to show you the quote of the day again. And then I'll give you the end screen. And in that end screen, I'm going to do a few things. And I am always transparent about this. One, I'm going to remind you to hit like if you haven't already done so. And of course, please subscribe, because if you're not a part of my buddy system, I would like for you to be. So that's my invitation to you. I'm also going to remind you and ask if you please hit share. And the reason that I want you to do that is because this is kind of my virtual hug to you. And I'd love for you to share that hug with someone else. Let somebody else feel a little bit of extra love today. So share the video. And either I or YouTube is going to give you another video recommendation. You see, the goal is to spend as much time with you as I possibly can. And I thank you in advance for just doing that. Now, let's get started with the quote of the day. Today's quote is by E. Joseph Kosman, and he said, "The greatest power is simple patience." And I needed that today. I especially needed it today because though I even got up early, I'm already behind my typical schedule. And today is going to be a longer day, so I need to stay on task. I'll explain more during the time of our topic of the day. But for now, we will move into coffee talk. Coffee talk right here is as it is most every day. And I've had a little, I need a lot more. My coffee is where I take my personal bullet blender. I toss in a scoop of my fake sugar, a scoop of chicory, a scoop of my coffee, Cafe Bustelo, a splash of cinnamon, and a drizzle of my favorite flavoring, which is the Loran salted caramel flavoring, 2 ice cubes and a splash of water. Blend it all together, pour it in my cup over some ice, and then I add in my supercharged protein. And the supercharged protein is a pre-made protein shake. Today I did the Premier Protein in the cafe latte flavor, 30 grams of protein there. And then I add in 2 scoops of the Javi coffee protein. And that has 10 scoops per 10 grams of protein per scoop. My goodness, words are still challenging at this hour. But blend all of that together in my personal bullet blender. and pour that on top, giving me a total of 50 grams of protein in the morning. And as someone who's not the best eater and really not a breakfast eater, this is the perfect way for me to start my day. Maybe it's a great way for you to start yours. If you need more details about that, or you need links to any of the things I've mentioned, put your information in the box below in the comments and I will reply. As you'll notice, I'm practicing patience because though I'm running a little behind schedule, I want to give you time and attention. Now, weather, what I don't want to pay attention to. Today's weather is disgusting. We are currently sitting at 39 degrees. And why is that disgusting? Because it's also our high today. We're expecting a low of 28 degrees. And no, we haven't hit it yet. But yeah, the weather is not so great. It is windy and rainy. And I don't enjoy that. The kids don't seem to enjoy it either. So here's where we are. Now, excuse me and my sinuses. On to announcements. Today's announcements, of course, are as they are most every day. Happy birthday or happy anniversary if today is your special day. I sincerely appreciate having each and every one of you on your special day spend it with me because it makes me feel very special too. Now, in addition to this being a very special day for a few people, I also want to say, hey there to my best buds and greetings and salutations to the royal court. Now, if you're wondering, who are her best buds? And who is this royal court? Well, the answer is very simple. Those are the members of my channel. You see, these people have committed themselves to participating in our very excited relationship. What do they get for it? Well, they get special emojis. And if they're in the chat and we're doing a premiere, they're probably going to drop them right about now. And if they're not here, well, they still get for my royal court a live every Saturday before the live that I do for the general audience. And they get additional videos and notices that are just for them. Now, am I leaving you out? Absolutely not. But I am inviting you, if you're not already a member, please, excuse me, excuse me, I never sneeze, but when I do, I don't like it. So I'm sorry. But nonetheless, if you're not already a member of my channel, I am formally inviting you to please consider yourself invited. Now, I need to take a moment right now and have a very important conversation with a very special friend. This is someone who may not be having the best of times right now, and I just want to give them a little extra love and attention. So please excuse me as I do so. And to my special friend, hey there, how are you today? I really and truly hope you're doing okay. If you're not, then know that you're not alone. I'm having a little bit of the struggle bus day too. Of course, as you can hear, my allergies are acting up, but I don't want to focus on what's not right. I want to focus on what I can do to make the best of today. And if you're wondering, how do we do that? Because today may be hard. I'm going to remind you the easiest things you can do are eat, drink your water, and if meds are appropriate, please, please take them. Excuse me. The other thing I'm going to tell you, and I tell you this most every day, I love you. I love you very much. And I am extremely proud of you. I say that because I am. It's not easy to see that everything isn't sunshine and roses. It's not easy to know that you're facing a challenge. Sometimes it's not easy to ask for help, but this is the other part of what you need to do. You need to have real conversations with a friend or family member, maybe a neighbor, or a trusted person of faith. Have a conversation. And if you don't have anyone in your life that fits that bill or you feel safe with, then maybe, just maybe, it's time for you to reach out to the internet or use your phone to access someone professionally who can support you through this part of the journey. You see, it is always okay to say, I'm not okay today. Now, just for now, I want you to sit back and relax. Just listen and hang out with me. Know that I'm thinking of you. Know that I love you. And I'm so, so very proud of you. Okay? Guys, thank you for being patient with me while I have that very important conversation with our very special friend. You see, sometimes that message is to me to remind me that I need to eat and drink my water and take my meds. And it is also my reminder that I love me and I'm doing the best that I can. And to have conversations with real people in my real life because you guys are all my buds. But at the end of the day, I still have to talk with real people in real life because sometimes life is lifing and I have to let it. Now, it's Wednesday, and Wednesday is WIP Work Wednesday, where I take a moment to be accountable with you about the whips that are happening away from the camera and in front of the camera so that you kind of know and you're my accountability partner in what's going on in my world. But before I say that, please allow me to remind you that tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time, I am going to have book club. And I'm really kind of stinking excited about that because we are starting our new book, The 12-Week Year. And as someone who focuses and maybe hyper focuses on productivity, this book is right up my alley. And so far, I'm pretty stinking excited about it. But if that were to change, I promise you, I will be clear and transparent with you about that. At this point, I will say, if you haven't already purchased it, I think it's going to be a great investment. Now, on to WIP Work Wednesday. Here's my list on the back of my paper, as I typically do, to share with you what I'm working on and the things I want to update you on. Let's start with this week's dishcloth. I will try, no promises, I will try to insert a picture of it right about here. And that's this week's dishcloth. It's simple, it's easy, a quick piece to toss onto the pile. As you guys know, I did a few extra last week. This week, I've only done one. Now, as to the mesh top that you've been seeing me for almost 2 weeks crochet in the videos, well, I'm not done with it, but I've made amazing progress. I hope to get it finished either Saturday or Sunday of this week. And then once the completed product is done, I will try to remember to include a picture of it. But you guys know, once I finish a product, I go on to the next project. So there is that. Just a quick update. I have not put one stitch on Sunny's sweater because I've really been focusing on some of the other projects that needed to get done. And the other side of what isn't a crochet whip, but a project that I need to get taken care of as fast as I can, that is my yarn stash. I have yarn a little bit of everywhere. Am I calling some of you out? Yes, yes, I am. But with that, I want to get a better handle of what I have and what I may need over the next few months and the rest of this year. So, in order to do that, I need a better way and a better system of yarn inventory. I've tried books and I use them, but there is a different system that I have available to me. I'm testing it for the maker of that particular system. And once I have more information and I can bring it to your attention, I am going to let you know what it is and where you can get it. But I will say this to the person who is creating this system: you outdid yourself, my friend. You are amazing. This thing has allowed me to be aware of what yarn fabric I like the most, simply based on what's in my system, how much yarn I have in a particular weight, colorway, brand. All of that is there. What I paid for it. And there's a note section where I add the information of what's the best sale price for it. Is it a discontinued product? Is it in my stash? Is it in my wish list? Is it something that I have a already assigned project for? Or is this an open project? All of that is information in this system. And my goodness, I'm hyper excited about it. I can't tell you who makes it. I can't tell you where to get it just yet. But as soon as that information is available, I promise I will not gatekeep. I will let you know. So, with that said, I gotta run. But before I go, I love you. Yes, you. And oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. Hi. Welcome in. I love you too. Now, guys, did you eat today? Have you had your water? Did you take your meds? I am directly asking you. And if the answer to any of those questions is no, please, let's change that. Now, you know it's Wednesday and it's WIP Work Wednesday. I've shared what my whips are. Do me a favor. If this is a premiere in the comments, let me know what your whips are. And if this is just a video you're catching after the premiere, then please, in the comments section, let me know what your whip list is and where you are with that. Also, if you haven't already done so because you know it's coming, grab yourself a whip. I'm about to give you that screen card and I am going to head off and crochet. In this real life part, I'm about to go get started with the daycare part of my duties. It's also been 17 minutes, so it's time for me to rest my voice. Screen card coming. You know that I love you. Have some fun today. Don't go anywhere. My hands will be on the other side. And let's enjoy some music together and do a little whip work. Till next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye. you.